What's up, everybody? Um, Back again with another update video because we were gonna go testing, but everything got rained out because it's pretty wet here in North Carolina right now. So we'll have to go test another weekend. Next weekend's Easter, so more than likely, probably not testing next weekend. So the week after, if anywhere is has a test and tune, preferably the weekend. Thursday nights are a little difficult for me with my job, but figured we're not making a video testing, I might as well do a couple more upgrades that I've wanted to the truck. So I found a pretty good deal on some Bellic Industries beadlocks from my buddy. He originally had them on his Infiniti G35. So required a little spacer to make work, but here they are. They're Series 2, I believe. They're 3-piece deals. So the center comes out. I think most high dollar beadlocks are that way. They're 15 by 10s. They're super light. I didn't weigh them, but yeah, I had to put a half-inch spacer back there to get enough clearance between the leaf spring and the tire because it's really close still, but I think it'll be fine. If it's not, I have more spacer I can run. I hope it'll work. But yeah, got these on a pretty good deal from him. So I'm gonna give these a shot, see how they work, see if it's more stable. Give a shot of that. See if it's more stable with a 10-inch wide wheel versus an 8-inch wide wheel. These, so also these were the tires that were on there, and the inner bead was basically glued to the rim. I don't know if it was actually glued, but I could not get it off, so I ended up having to cut the old tires off. These are just some worn out QuickTime Pros and a 27-inch 27-10-5, so had to cut those off and got my old 28s mounted on there. I think it looks pretty mean now. A little more, I wouldn't say stretch on the tire, but it looks better. Should be more stable. So one other funny thing is most quality wheels obviously use a shank lug nut like this. So I went to O'Reilly and bought the only shank lug nuts I could find in 1/2 by 20, and they had a little cap on the top, so I cut the cap off because I have extended studs. And then the shank itself on here was too long. I needed like a 1/2 inch shank length, and I don't remember what these are, but about a 1/4 inch longer, I believe, so 3/4. So these turned out too long, so I ended up cutting them down to this length, cutting the end off and trying to make them look nice. And I think I threw them away, but I had two on this side, right here and right there, just strip, and then this one snapped. So if you're looking to buy lug nuts, don't buy the cheapest shank lug nuts you can find at O'Reilly. I ended up getting weld bracing lug nuts. They're definitely look a lot more solid than the ones that I got at O'Reilly. I'm sure the O'Reilly ones aren't really intended for, actual performance applications. I don't know, but yeah, these weld ones have a little more confidence inspiring. They're a little more confidence inspiring to me. They actually seem to torque and not strip. So yeah, just a quick update. A shot from the back. quick little update showing you guys new wheels I snagged. I think it adds a lot of character to the truck. I think red contrasts really good with the white. Kind of debating on what I want to do with the front wheels now. I don't know if I want to keep the chrome ones, which I probably will, because kind of cheap, and unless I find deals on stuff, I don't really get them. Or get these powder coated red and black to match those, or just leave it, or find wheels that match the Bellic fronts. They're skinnies. See if I can find some to match. Get it for the front, but that's a route I'm gonna go down later. But yeah. So get another shot. Also, I'm more than likely, if I don't go testing soon, I'll be making a video on attempting to, if I can figure it out, maybe as like a tips and tricks on how to do smooth stage instead of like having the aggressive bump, smooth stage where the car just creeps in. I've been meaning to do it for a while, and I just haven't had the time to sit down at the computer and really work on it. But it looks like it should be pretty simple. I'll just have to mess with the pulse width, change it from duty cycle. It's not duty cycle right now. Change it from single pulse to duty cycle, and then just mess with the pulse width table and see if I can get the truck to just slowly creep into the beams when I hit the button instead of it bumping in violently. Because as I turned the boost up, I never changed my bump settings. So as I was making more and more on the brake, it was bumping in harder and harder and unsettling the suspension. So I want to try and keep that unsettling the suspension to a minimum and try and have the truck pull into the beams smoothly. I think it also makes it look like it's a better tuned vehicle. Like whoever's tuning it knows what they're doing. So should be one of the other things I might put out a video on. Not sure yet. We'll see what happens with testing. I might go testing and then do that, but that is going to be a video that I'm going to put out. And then also, I'm looking at possibly getting a cage soon. I think the more I think about it, really think I should probably just put one in the truck. I shouldn't keep fighting it. Probably just be an 850 cage. More than likely, just the pre-bent one from SW Race Cars. I think they have it for like $450 or $500 for the seam welded tube version. So mild steel, pretty much. Sure, that'll be fine for what I'm doing. And I've heard things about street cars and chromoly cages sometimes cracking, so I don't really want to go down that route. So just do mild steel for now, and if I ever end up needing more cage, I'll probably just find another Dakota and leave this one the way it is. But yeah, just a short little video, kind of just rambling and showing you guys my new purchase. Can't stop looking at them, they look good. Thanks, guys.